Welcome back. Let's talk commodities. Manisha is here with all the headlines. Manisha, so what's hot this Monday?
Not really hot, but we're looking at silver right now. That is because after October, November seems to be ending on a negative note again. We've seen all-time highs in silver for the month of October, but it hasn't been able to sustain there. So $54.50 an ounce is an all-time high. But since then, we've seen prices continue to decline, 2.5% of a decline on a month-on-month basis. And since the month of October, we've seen 54.5. Silver actually has seen a range of anywhere between 48 on the lower side to 54 on the higher side. Having said that, silver clearly has been an outperformer when you look at various other commodities where energy is in the negative, base metals just about 20 to 30% higher, but silver is giving you 76% of returns in this year till time. If you look at the chart on how we have been in this year for silver, we started the year with 29.5. It was by the month of June, mid-year, that we had already crossed nearly $8 to $9 in cents of silver. And then 40 was as easy, and we saw $45 an ounce for the month of September. And since then, it has been nearly $10 of a gain in the next 2 months, where we saw 54.5 at an all-time highs, and 50.5 is where silver is trading at this point in time. So very, very strong gains, as you can see. The whole year, every month almost gave you strong returns when it comes to silver there. Well, we have seen tightness in sense of supplies. This is a fifth straight year of deficit, with the markets believing that until 2027, it could continue to be a deficit of a market. Apart from that, there also has been very strong investment demand that we saw in silver this year. Remember, this year started with the saying that silver will outperform, and that perhaps is the way to be. And then the way silver kept rising, you saw HNIs, physical buying, ETF buying, all of that continuing quite strong. And then the industrial demand has been on the positive side as well. So whether it's from green energy, solar, electricals, electricity, all of that demand also came in very, very strong there. When you look at the forecast going forward for 2026, the expectation is that silver perhaps could consolidate to perhaps continue to make higher highs. So the most bearish of numbers really seem to be coming in from Macquarie at $34 an ounce. That perhaps might go change going forward, because we're trading almost $15 higher from those kind of levels. World Bank believes that 41 of an average is what you could be looking at in the next year. And then it is between 43 to 45 from Citi, HSBC and Deutsche Bank as well. But then there are bulls into the market as well. ING believes that 50 of an average is what you could see in the next year. And then you have 56 coming in from Wisdom Tree. Most bullish, clearly, are Bank of America and Goldman Sachs, anticipating newer all-time highs and $15 higher from where we're trading right now. So while we're trading at $50 an ounce, 65 of an expectation is what is coming in from both of these banks for 2026.
Okay, all right, Manisha, thanks very much for that. So that's commodities in a focus there. Time